Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of You, Me, and He, a podcast that nobody looks down at going at home to Starla. Dang it, I screwed that up so bad. Dang it, dude. I'm just going to go with it. I was trying to do like a Rex Kwon Do thing, and it just didn't happen, so I'm sorry, everybody. Hey, I'm your host, Rob Lambert, and joined by my co-host.
This is Josh Frankenstein.
And... Drew Carroll.
You gotta explain that one.
Yeah, you got to tell everybody.
Yeah.
Fill us in on that beautiful pause. That power pause.
So every week, I hound my wife and I ask her, like, do you listen to the podcast? And most weeks she's like, no. And I'm like, so then she'll listen to like 2 or 3. And so she was listening to the last one and the intro played through and I didn't even notice anything, man. And she goes, it sounds like you're just saying your full name. It doesn't even I was like, I never thought about that before.
You know what was really sad? Is that it didn't ring with any one of us until someone else brought it up.
15 episodes. 15 episodes, they all sound the same.
Because the start of your first name is the link word that you use to follow me.
Thanks, Mom and Dad.
Like, why are you saying your name so weird? Andrew Carroll.
Thanks for planning that I would be the third host of a
So funny, dude.
of a podcast.
Yeah, you knew this would happen to me one day. Always playing second fiddle to that Josh.
That's amazing. That's awesome. Well, hey, everybody. Welcome to the show. It's off to a great start. That's all I have to say. So I got to tell you, we're recording this on Friday. WrestleMania is coming up on Sunday. If you're listening to this episode, it's probably Tuesday and WrestleMania has already happened. But I'm not going to let that stop me from being so excited about all the cool stuff that happened and all the predictions that I got right. So I'm just so excited that, Ronda Rousey, she not only did she...
Whoa. Ronda Rousey is now in WrestleMania.
She got her butt whooped by the Baptist girl.
I remember.
In UFC.
Yeah, like knocked out.
She can't show her face around there anymore. So now, and she can make more money in wrestling, I'm sure, unfortunately.
Probably.
Dude, I mean, yeah, she lost the title at the UFC, so now she has to go where they can plan the fights out and make sure that
now she's going to lose her dignity by going.
No way, dude.
I know I'm going to lose a lot of street cred and a lot of respect from my brother right now when I say this, but I saw actually Ronda Rousey get slammed by some other chick on a table.
Did she slam a chick or did a chick slam her?
No, I'm pretty sure she got slammed, dude. I don't know any of these people. I was flipping through channels.
Does this make Ronda Rousey like the Tiger Woods of MMA? Like, just really, really good for a long time and then slept with somebody else and just, like, sucked at their sport?
No, dude.
No, it's like Michael Jordan. Like, she was really good at basketball, but then she decided to play baseball, and then she was in Space Jam for some reason.
Yeah, dude. Space Jam 2 starring Ronda Rousey.
This time she's just fighting all the cartoons.
I think we just came up with another meme.
I love it, dude. I love
It's
it.
so good. And for some reason, they still got R. Kelly to sing the title track.
Same song because we still have rights to it.
I believe I can cry.
Oh, that's too good.
Anyways.
Yeah, anyway. Moving on.
Dude, she slammed Triple H, bro, through a table a few weeks ago. So, man, WrestleMania.
Is Triple H a guy or a girl?
Yeah, I
that's a dude. No, that's a dude. That's the dude, man.
Okay, she beat up a dude. She beat up a dude.
Dude, she slammed him through a table.
Okay, is Hulk Hogan still?
There's no way, dude. There's no way.
No.
Okay, see,
he had a little bit of a court case with Gawker, where somebody was gawking at his gawker. So he's not around anymore. But dude, I was really surprised that he showed up at WrestleMania. There's a prediction for you. It was crazy that Ronda Rousey just decided to not only put Triple H in an armbar, but then go put all of the announce table in an armbar.
Do you actually watch this stuff?
Dude, I do. I love it.
No,
so
dude.
Good.
Don't they actually make you pay for it on like pay-per-view now?
No. Now they got the network, bro. It's only $9 a month and you get unlimited. It's beautiful.
That's so much money for that. That's insane.
For $9 a month, I can get Netflix, which we've already established isn't good. But it could also get me something else, I'm sure. Like, I'll get back to you on that one.
The only good thing that came from wrestling, dude, was backyard wrestling.
Yeah, that was bad.
Watching people like cheese grate each other's forehead.
Dude, they still do that sometimes. Not as much, but
Like, dude, that was real wrestling, dude. That was raw footage. This
oh
stuff,
my gosh.
I'm sorry, man. I can't bring myself to watch that stuff. It's just,
Dude, it's the pageantry.
a bunch of
It is the
dudes in
pageantry.
tights. No, it's weird.
I'm trying to think, actually, like the last time I watched WrestleMania, I was. Oh, that's right. I never watched WrestleMania.
Oh my gosh, whatever.
I remember having figurines as a kid, dude. And then when it would come on TV, I'm like, oh, this is boring. This sucks.
Dude, here's the thing. Here's the thing about it. This is what I always tell people when they're like, you watch wrestling, why would you do that? Why don't you just watch it, UFC? It's real and wrestling is fake. Here's what I'll say. Yes, UFC is totally real. It's great. Sometimes you get one of those awesome matches where like a dude punches another dude in the face and he gets knocked out and it's like amazing and all that good stuff. The thing about wrestling though is that they plan the climax. And so when you're watching it, when you're watching
that's part
it,
of the
you
problem.
know-
Kind of sounds like a Hollywood
I think
production.
isn't that like part of our issue with wrestling is that it's a fictitious thing. It's basically a
Man.
skit in tights.
dude, you know that something amazing is going to happen. and
Just
so
a
you're on the edge
bunch
your
of
seat.
dainty, strong.
Man children running around in spandex.
You know what?
Well, they all
guys
have
don't
butt
get it.
implants.
Well, let's not forget though, they are surrounded by very, very cool pyrotechnics.
Sure.
I mean,
yeah.
like they don't hold back with pyro. You might as well be at a Nickelback concert.
Oh, whatever.
I would definitely take that over wrestling. If someone was like, "Hey, dude, I have tickets to WrestleMania in this hand, and I have tickets to anything else in this hand,"
Oh, please.
And this hand also includes Disney on Ice.
everything else that you could think of, dude. It, a brunch drag show on a Saturday morning.
You are ridiculous. Whatever, man. Anyways, I'm just gonna go out and say, dude, WrestleMania was awesome. It was amazing. It was so good. I'm so glad that that I watched it. So
Brunch track.
Hulk Hogan.
Oh, now that you brought that up, dude, I really want to go see one. I don't know why. I would definitely take that over WrestleMania.
The only reason I said that is because when I was
Anyways.
working in the Castro district, I saw
You actually saw that?
a banner
Oh,
for one.
man. That's too funny. Oh,
Yeah.
Yes. I'm sorry, Rob, but San Francisco brunch track show beats WrestleMania.
Yeah. Sorry about that. Anyways, what are your predictions?
I predict that it's Josh's turn. Hey, Josh, how you doing?
Oh, I'm doing all right. I don't know how we're going to have as much fun with this topic, though, as we just had with WrestleMania. I discovered this week how much I hate almonds. For anyone who doesn't know, this show is co-produced out of the Central Valley of California, where we literally grow nothing but almonds in California now. Like, that's it. It's just almonds. Unfortunately for me, someone like me, I have grown up with, like, allergies, like, my entire life. And I live in the country on a 5-acre parcel that used to have just wide open green spaces. I now have an almond orchard in front of me. I have an almond orchard behind me. And I have an almond huller behind me, which that's what
It's even
breaks all
worse,
the nuts.
probably.
Yeah. They bring all the little bugs. So, dude, I'm surrounded by nothing but almonds, which I know this is like part of your profession.
It is my main source of income.
Easy, careful.
Yeah. And I can't stand them, dude. Like, I mean, all this tree semen that just flies around all over the place.
Oh my god.
I mean, it just tears me up every spring. I can't stand it. It ruins like what would be probably my second favorite season every year. I loathe it more than summer now. I cannot stand it. Oh my gosh. I don't know if you probably know this since you farm them, but Rob, did you know this, that an almond is actually a hybrid of a peach tree and what's the other thing? Do you know? What's the other
Almond?
thing? Yeah. No. The almond had to be bred, right? Didn't it have to be bred?
Dude,
Are you telling me
I think they.
Either way, it doesn't matter. I'll get on to my next.
Telling me that the almond is a mutation?
It's a created hybrid, and I'll get to this in a conspiracy corner sometime. But it's not a naturally occurring thing. Okay,
Neither are most tomatoes anymore.
that's true. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Almonds were co-bred with a peach tree, which basically makes all almonds sons of peaches.
Yeah. And that is somehow
I think everybody can get on board with that, and I can't stand them. I hate them. I want to burn everything down, man. I just want to burn them all down. Burn it all down. Just burn it all down.
good thing you have
really hate
securely
almonds,
locked yourself down in this area.
Yeah. So I know it produces like your half your income for the year, bro. But oh my gosh, I've had
Dude, it
enough
also
of 'em.
probably produces half of Afrin's income for the year.
And that's the conspiracy.
Oh no.
Anyone else out there who knows me knows that I have a severe addiction to Afrin. I like to pretend that I have an addiction to breathing, as we all do. I just need a little assistance, you know. So.
Dude, I just imagine you going into your room and just grabbing a bottle, shaking it, tossing it, shaking it, tossing it until you find one that has some, and then just snorting it.
Like, give me that sweet, sweet oxygen.
I need that.
Where is it?
Anyway. Yeah, so that was one of my self-discoveries this week. I just came to the realization of how much I never realized you could loathe one industry so much, and I've decided that is my nemesis right now. That's what I have to go after. That's what I have to burn.
All you can do is boycott it, man.
Yeah.
All you can just
Those
stop
sons
buying
of peaches.
Yep.
Those sons of peaches.
Don't buy anything that has peaches in it. Don't buy anything that has almonds in it.
Yeah, I know. Which is too bad because one of my
Fight the
favorite
power.
desserts is peach cobbler. Too bad. With almonds on top.
What are you, a glutton for punishment?
I'm gonna have to turn my nose to that. Anyway, so that was my week, Drew.
Dude, it was awesome. We went up to Sacramento and we were working in Sacramento for the week. And
Hold on, before you go any further, I just want to say I'm gonna be really sad when you're not doing this work anymore.
Me too.
I'm gonna be sad for you because I'm gonna start thinking, what are you gonna come up with?
Yeah, what am I gonna what am I gonna have to
Gold
talk
mine.
about? I'm gonna be texting my buddy, dude. Anything happen? Anything crazy? You have anything for me?
Yeah.
I'll give you $20.
Anyway,
So
Go.
we're working up at Sacramento, dude, and everything was going awesome. It was our biggest fear. I mean, we knew that there's a main office up there, so it's just saturated with petitioners, dude. And we got to the campus, dude, and immediately we saw petitioners, and we're like, oh, okay, so this place has definitely been beat up. We're probably not going to have a good day. We got set up, dude, and then just immediately busy all day. Well, then this guy comes up, and he's just kind of standing there, and I'm like, how's it going, sir? How can I help you? And he was like, are you guys carrying the lead paint issue? And I go, yes, sir, we are. And he goes, ugh. And I was like, okay, what's that all about? And he goes, do you understand what that's doing? And I was like, yeah, I do.
it's painting things.
Yeah. I've read it. I'm aware. And he goes, and you still carry it? And I'm like, yeah, I got to get paid, dude. And he was like, oh, don't you care about kids? And I'm like, yeah, I'm having a kid. He's like, you want him to die from lead poisoning? I'm like, no. But dude, there's so many things in this world to worry about. That's not really one of them for me. I'm going to be honest, you know? Then he would sit there and talk to people and tell them not to sign it. So I'm like, all right, dude, you got to go. It's time for you to go, man. Your time at this table has expired.
It's over.
Yeah,
It's over.
God.
Have a good day. And then he would sit there and he's like, do you guys want people to die? And then he starts yelling and I'm like, all right, dude, you got to go. So then he just like kept yelling at us and saying that we wanted kids to be poisoned and stuff. So then we just started mocking him. I went like 5th grade on this dude. He was like, you want the kids to get poisoned? I'm like, you want the kids to get poisoned? And just back and forth, dude. And everything he said, dude, I just did that. And then finally started to walk away and he kept yelling across the campus and I would yell back, dude, in the same like childish way, dude.
You know what that freaking reminds me of, dude, is
so
back in
awesome.
the band days, you used to do that same crap, dude, where we'd be like, oh man.
All the time.
I'd be like, dude, what's your problem? And you'd be like, what's your problem? I'd be like, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Dude, like, so this guy, that was on Monday. We had till Thursday. We worked there till Thursday,
Oh,
dude.
no.
He came by every day.
Awesome.
Wow.
That's amazing.
Every day, dude. And we would go through the same interactions, dude. One time I looked up and I didn't see him come up to the table and he was just standing there and I thought he knew the guy that was signing. And I looked up and I had forgotten about him and I was like, hey man, are you Sacramento County voter? And then I was like, And then he looks at the dude and he was like, you don't want to sign that one. And he was like, why? And he goes through this whole explanation. The guy was like, I don't have kids, dude. I don't care. And he just kept signing it.
Well, hey, tonight we want to get into an awesome topic. Man, can I just say, guys, I love you.
I love you too, bro.
Much love all the way around.
I love
That's
you,
weird.
bro.
This is a weird segment. Tonight we're going to talk about the best bromance songs. Back in episode 13, we were talking about the best or the worst one-hit wonders.
Yes.
And we mentioned a particular song and talked about the idea of kind of broing out. And so tonight we're going to talk about the best bromance songs. Best songs to listen to share the special moment with your bros. Who wants to go first?
I'm going to make Andrew go first. He has to go first because he's going to have to explain why we have now referenced this song like 3 or 4 times on this show.
Okay.
And my fear here is that people are really going to start believing that we have an infatuation with this song and it's not just satire anymore.
It's not
I'm
satire.
We do.
Dude, what are you talking? You Okay, first of all, please do not make general statements as if we all share those beliefs. Okay? Next,
Oh, man.
the title says it all. Of course it's the best one to bro out to, dude. Always and forever.
Donna freaking Lewis.
Hey, okay, so
It just won't go away.
It won't go away.
at the end
That's
of the
that
year,
forever part. You know, it
Hey,
just won't
exactly.
leave.
at the end of the year, we're gonna have to do a top list of songs that made it the most.
Yeah.
What was on the most list, dude? I mean, if this is sales, this is
It's
impressive.
going to be number 1.
Yeah, she was on we just talked about her 2 weeks ago. You know, so this is insane. But why is it the best one? The same argument I had 2 weeks ago. Fist bumping, dude.
No.
No.
Fist bumping and the lyrics, dude. Always in favor. We're always gonna be bros. We're always gonna be bros.
Sarcastically to this song.
How long are we gonna be bros for?
Always and
Well,
forever.
Boom, there it is. Done.
Case in point.
Next.
Dang it. I rest my case.
So, I mean, she talks about some pretty deep things,
Yeah,
dude.
dude.
about
For some of us, it's
look-
true. Yeah, some of us have blue eyes. Some of us, it's true. You know, like.
Have you guys ever thought about this song as if like she's talking to a Nazi?
No,
What?
no,
No.
I haven't. I am now.
Blue
I'm trying
eyes,
to right
blonde
now.
hair, you know?
So, okay, so the beat, obviously, it lets you fist bump. That's great. That's a good thing to do with your bro.
The lyric
Anytime-
and the lyrics, dude. It's a nice upbeat song, dude. Everyone, dude. I have
Do you
never been
have
in a
any
car.
of these lyrics?
I have never been in a car where that song came on and someone changed the channel or hit next.
That's not true. I've done that.
Not with me in the car.
I will say back in the day,
Are you reading those?
when we're
man.
when we're in the band and we're driving and that song comes on, I don't think that we turn it off.
No, you get excited.
We just let it roll, baby.
Yeah, you always let it roll.
Feels like I'm standing in a timeless dream. Of light mist
Okay.
with pale amber rose.
Dude, I bet you if you I bet you if it was a fraternity and they
Feels like I'm lost in a deep cloud of heavenly scent, touching, discovering you. Those days of warm rains come rushing back to me, miles of windless
Dude.
summer nights.
Now listen, think about it. Yeah.
Secret moments shared within the heart of the afternoon.
Dude, right
out
now.
of the stillness,
No. Hang on,
soft-spoken words.
Hang
Say
on.
it,
It was secret
say it
moments
again.
shared. It was secret moments shared in the heat of the afternoon, which is a little bit worse than the heart of the afternoon.
Hey, band practice in the garage in the middle of summer. Dude, that's what it reminds me of. These are the
Okay,
two-
actually, okay.
Discovering you.
Yeah,
touching, discovering
It's
you.
talking about touching your life, dude. It's talking about
What the
touching
hell do you do with your bros? That's what I want to know.
Dude, it's not about the lyrics, man.
It's-
It's about the
Okay, wait a minute,
nostalgia.
wait a
You
minute.
could have literally come up with any other song that has a beat that you can fist pump to, but you specifically said "Always Forever."
Dude,
Okay, hang on.
You know what?
It
Now
gets
let's. No.
Go, Rob, go.
I'm
Hang on.
looking at another
I just have
song
to
on
say-
this list.
It gets much worse in the second verse where she says,
Yes, it does.
as we lay there under blue sky with pure white stars, exotic sweetness, a magical time. What the heck? What does that mean, dude?
Dude, I don't know the lyrics to the verse. I don't sing those parts. Okay? We sing the chorus.
Okay. So you're basically just you wanting us to know that you love us always and forever, near and far.
Dude,
we'll be
now you're
together.
assuming I'm even talking about you guys.
I don't know, man. I'm having a hard time. With this one. I don't know if I could buy this one.
Okay. Rob, you're up.
Rob, you're up.
All right, here's the deal. Mine is going to seem like an interesting choice, but if we dive in, if you'll go on this journey, with me,
Seems
I think it's going to be okay. Everything will be okay. I went with the best bromance song, the best song to bro out to with your bros. My Heart Will Go On by Celine Dion.
Not even upbeat, dude. Not even that. This is a sensual song.
Dude, it's not about how upbeat it is, man. It's about what emotions it evokes in you with your bros, man. Like, let's just dive into this, okay? The first verse.
Come on, dude.
Every night in my dreams, I see you, I feel you. Now, that is a little bit weird. I will grant you that.
That's
not a great
almost as
start.
bad as...
I at least have reasons for mine, dude. And memories.
Touching, discovering it.
Yeah, I did. Yeah,
exactly.
Touching lives and discovering new things about each other.
That's friendship, dude.
Yeah,
Friendship.
dude. That, in a nutshell,
Just
that is
learning
friendship.
more about you.
Yeah,
Okay,
dude.
hang on.
I'm sure that's
That sounds
exactly what
weird.
that song meant, for sure.
Dude, far across the distance and spaces between us, you've come to show you go on. Dude, just like, no matter how far away we are, we're still going to be bros. Near, far, wherever you are, I believe the heart does go on. Dude, it doesn't
it's
matter
true.
how far we are.
It is like
Okay.
it is us right now, right?
Now, think about
He's
this.
in Utah.
I am, dude. We there's space between us, but our heart goes on. Dude, love can touch us one time and last for a lifetime, bro. That is like,
That's
dude,
powerful.
our love for each other as bros touched us one time, and now
So,
it has lasted.
Rob, I'm gonna ask you this. Maybe you can describe for me the electricity that you felt the night you took your boyfriend to see this movie. I mean, did he
Dude, all I
grab
have to say to
did
you,
he grab your
Josh-
hand? Did he hold your hand?
You know what, Josh?
Love was
after
when
you
I
said that
loved
to
you.
me,
One true
After-
time I hold you, and my life will always go on. I mean, dude, yours is just as
sensual.
yeah, dude. Except yours is slow. Yours is slow, dude. That's candlelight.
I'm looking
yours is
up these
candlelight.
lyrics right now, dude, and at the bottom of these lyrics is just a massive photo of the Titanic from that movie.
Oh, dude, but see, the thing is this song reminds me of like a candlelight evening in front of the fireplace with a significant other. And my song was actually a fist bump in the car ride. You know?
Huh. Weird. Both of which actually happen in private meetings, I think.
Well, I know.
you know what, guys?
You know,
All I have to say is near, far, wherever you are. Dude, once more, you have opened the door, and you're here in my heart, and my heart will go on. So that's all I have to say to you. So,
gosh dang.
regardless,
All right.
regardless of how you
So,
feel about this song, my
You're
heart
cut
will go
off.
on.
You're cut off.
I feel like Josh is the only one who did not get an appropriate song for this list.
I know.
I
What is
am the
problem?
only
This is out of
one
place.
who brought my A game, okay? Because this
like-
song, hold on. This song right here, totally, like, it's like the epitome of bromance, dude, okay? There's nothing that says bromance more than a couple of guys in flight suits flying around in F-14s. And yes, I'm talking about that Kenny Loggins song, Danger Zone.
I thought you were going to say Footloose.
Footloose. Okay,
Dude,
come on. I mean,
okay.
dude, who didn't want a call sign when they saw Top Gun, right? I mean, come on, everybody.
Yeah, when I
everybody
saw
call song,
Top Gun.
right?
But then I watched a music video for the song.
Okay, hold on.
Talk about touching
No,
discovering
no,
you.
No.
I want to talk about the song.
Here's-
first. I
here-
want to
no,
talk about
this-
the song.
This is what makes it a part of this list, though. Because as sensual as our songs were, so was that music video.
You know,
Yeah, for real. You want to talk about somebody touching and discovering? All right.
It's like him and Celine Dion should have traded places, dude. She rocked it
One
harder
true
in
time.
her video than he did in that one.
All right,
One true time he held himself.
you might be right if you listen to the opening line. Revving up your engine, listen to her howl and roar.
Yeah, exactly. Begging you to touch and go.
Metal under tension, begging you to touch and go.
Oh my.
Dude, this is way worse.
Yeah.
Way worse.
There's so much innuendo in this song that I never realized.
Highway to the danger zone, right into the danger zone. You know what? You guys might be right. I may have chosen the worst one out of all of them, thinking that it was the best one.
No, it gets worse. Heading into Twilight, spreading out her wings tonight. She got you jumping off the track and shoving into overdrive. Are you kidding me?
It's just such a descriptive.
The height of the intensity.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
You know,
Oh my
I don't,
gosh.
gentlemen, I don't think I thought this one through very well.
Or you thought about it a lot.
Oh, dude. Oh, is there any more here?
I hope not.
Out along the edges, always where I burn to be. The further on the edge, the hotter the intensity.
This is supposed to be a PG show, fellas. What are we doing here?
We're just reading lyrics. That's all we're doing.
This song gets played on the radio. Dude, we need to start writing our congressman. This is terrible.
You know what? You should probably start an initiative about it.
Talk about what do we need to petition
I don't
You
wanna-
got
for.
guys
Holy
out
cow.
there complaining about lead paint, and there are these lyrics out there on the radio.
Ban Danger Zone. I didn't want to say the name anymore because I know what it's talking about.
Ban the DZ. Ban the DZ.
Ban the DZ. Hashtag ban DZ.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ladies and
man.
gentlemen, Kenny Loggins is a menace to society.
yeah, dude.
You know what? I'm just going to say it. If you've never seen the music video for Danger Zone, we're going to put it on social media.
Yes.
And
Yeah,
it may be
dude,
marked
you gotta watch
explicit, but you're going to love it.
That was awesome.
Wow.
Dude, this got way more out of hand than I thought it was going to.
I did not see it going this direction. In all honesty, I couldn't have predicted that. But what are you gonna say? Out along the edge is always where I burn to be.
Closer to the edge, the hotter the intensity, baby.
I feel like I need to take a shower after this podcast.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
On
too
that
good.
note, if you just want to talk Danger Zone, man, and just watch the music video together, hit us up on social media at YMH on Twitter or at YMH on Instagram. I'm going to tell you what, our social media is just going to be all Kenny Loggins for a week. You're going to love it. Oh my gosh. All right. Speaking of keeping the conversation going, tonight we have a listener question from, dude, tried and true, Caleb Abels, man. I throw these listener questions to you two with no names on them, and I say, I want you to pick the best one.
Yeah, that's
And
true.
This
he's
is
just
what
on
comes
fire,
out on
dude.
top. Yeah.
He's
That's
just on
true.
fire. What can I say? Caleb, thank you. And hey, we had an incredible amount of questions come in this time, and all of them were so dang good. And so we're going to have a listener question episode soon, but we just want to say thank you guys for throwing those our way because they're amazing. But tonight, our listener question via Facebook goes a little something like this. If you were a supervillain, what would be the calling card that you would leave so that people know it was you, that you were responsible for whatever happened? What is your supervillain calling card?
All right. So I am the supervillain.
Yes.
I don't know what my proper name's going to be yet, but the people that I'm fighting is every almond rancher out there. Okay.
Wow. Okay, so this is getting personal.
This is getting personal now.
All right.
Yes. All right. And I decided that my calling card would be those miniature keychain etch-a-sketches. So what I would do is burn down every almond field, and inside that etch-a-sketch, I would leave a picture of what their almond field used to look like.
Oh my gosh.
That was my calling card. Maybe they could call me Dr. Etch. I don't know. Maybe there's a better name out there.
All right.
I just thought that would be really funny. Although it would take an extreme amount of time to
Yeah,
sit there
seriously.
and etch and sketch someone's field, then leave it on the ground, and then go burn it down. But
It's the only memento they have left, and when they get mad and shake it too hard, that's even gone. So it's
That's
like,
gone too.
it's like a double whammy.
yeah. Slow burn.
Yeah, that's what came to my mind today. I have no idea why. I was just trying to think of things that you could easily carry on your pocket or attach to your belt loop. That you could, just leave.
Just throw on the ground as you walk away.
And buy in bulk, get free shipping
know
from
what?
Amazon.
Something I didn't think.
Oriental trading.
Makes it easy. Very untraceable.
Yeah, he was easy to track though because he was a Prime member.
Something I didn't think about though is after I get done like drawing the almond orchard or whatever it is, I'm gonna have to delicately place it on the ground because if I toss it, it's just gonna shake it off.
It'd be better. They pick it up. They're like, "What is it?"
It's gonna be like, oh my gosh, my almond orchard's gone. But oh, cool. And that just goes. If I was a villain, I'm such a rule follower, and I'm one of those people that like when I get into a situation where I even think that somebody's going to think that I'm up to no good, like I just get super anxiety. So man, I feel like the calling card I would leave.
Cracking talking about.
I know, dude. I know. I'm just thinking about it right now. Oh my gosh. I feel like my calling card would either be like an apology note, or like
It's like a Hallmark card that says "I'm sorry."
my deepest sympathies. Or maybe like whatever, like if I stole something, I'll leave something of equal or lesser value. Equal or greater value. I'll just leave something of equal or greater value and hope that they're like, oh, okay, that's cool.
So we just traded?
Yeah. It's worst supervillain ever.
Yeah, that's not a villain. That's
Like technically I'm Robin Hood or what?
I don't even think you can qualify as Robin Hood at that point.
No, dude.
You're just more of a pain in the butt.
Dude, maybe that's my
It's like
superhero name.
barely a nuisance
They
to
will call
society.
me. Okay, wait.
Barely a nuisance.
Wait, that'll be the supervillain name. My name will be Heinous. You said pain in the butt.
Penis.
That sounds too serious. That sounds too.
The penis. It's too good, huh?
Oh man.
So Dr. Etch and the penis. What do we have for this like unholy triumvirate of evil? Josh would burn down the almond field, and then I would go and replant everything doubly.
I got Johnny Appleseed following me around.
And then apologize for what he did.
I'll leave a bigger Etch-a-Sketch that just says, I'm sorry. Anyways. Drew, what about you, man?
Oh man, I think that mine would be a dirty pair of underwear.
That's not too far off of what I was going to go with at first.
Sure, any one of us could.
Because my original response was going to be a Cleveland steamer. Just leave it right there. But I thought that was too easy.
Hashtag don't Google that.
Yeah. Anyway.
No, dude.
Dirty pair of underwear.
Yeah, dude. I think that would be a good. I mean, it's like not a nice thing to find, and no one wants to find that.
Okay, wait. I think we have to clarify. When you say dirty, do you mean like you just wore it for a few days and then you leave it, or are you gonna like intentionally soil these underwear?
Yeah, after I wore them for a few days, then I will soil them.
These are unwashable.
Dude, yeah, I'm a villain, dude. None of that matters. No. What matters is who finds them and does it make them puke.
Catchphrase. Catchphrase. It was me.
Yeah, dude.
That's a bingo. Oh my gosh. It's so bad. It is the worst. Oh,
Dirty pair of underwear.
And maybe that's the worst thing I do is leave that around, for people to find.
Your calling card is your chaos.
He struck again.
He struck again.
We would
All right,
be
so
the worst trio.
We got penis, Dr. Etch, and what are you? Or who are you?
Who are you?
I just call him the Duke.
There you go. I like it. The Duke.
Deuces.
El Duce.
Just the worst millennial dude in the world.
YOLO deuces in my pants. That's what.
And then you just drop some dirty underwear, dude.
Oh,
boom! Someone steps in.
Oh crap! We got deuces, Dr. Etch, and penis.
Actually, the penis.
The penis. I'm sorry, the penis.
To the penis.
Oh man, Mystery Men Part 2.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
It'd kind of be like
Make
the
it
inverted
happen.
story, though. because it'd be the villains getting together.
Yeah,
dude.
even
Yeah.
better.
Ooh, I like it.
Dude, we accidentally kill Casanova Frankenstein, and then we have to wreak havoc on the city. It's
Yeah,
so good.
I
Dude,
love
go
it.
watch.
Plot,
Go watch
yeah.
Mystery Men. Ladies
We might
and
have to film that. Too.
Also, probably most people who listen to this podcast also have not seen Mystery Men along with Cliffhanger, so they should probably.
You're doing yourself a disservice. Anyways, well, hey, if you have an awesome villain calling card that you can think of, throw it up on social media. We'd love to hear about it. Or, hey, if you are an artist out there and you just want to make an awesome picture of, what was it? Dr. Etch?
Yeah,
Dr. Etch, the penis, and what did you land on? The deuce? Deuces.
Yeah, it'd have to be the
Dude.
either one.
Make it
Doesn't
into a
matter.
comic book. Make it into a comic book cover. It'd be amazing.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Who's
you
my
can hit us up.
The name doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Wait, what was the antonym of the Justice League? What, all the villains that got together had Harley
Oh,
Quinn.
the Suicide Squad?
Suicide Squad. Yeah.
Pooicide Squad. is
You
more like
gotta
it.
put Dr. Hedge.
They made a
Deuces,
movie on it. It
and
was
the penis
terrible.
together and give us like a Suicide Squad name. That's the challenge for this week, folks.
There it is. There it is. And you can hit us up with that on Twitter at youmehepodcast or Instagram at youmehepodcast. And we'd love to see that and interact. That'd be awesome. So, fellas, coming to the end of our time, let us take it to Socrates. If you could give some advice to a younger you based on all of the glorious, amazing things that we've talked about tonight, what advice or wisdom would you give to a younger self?
You know, growing up, Top Gun was actually one of my favorite movies. And as a 35-year-old man, I would go back to that 9-year-old boy and I would say, you know what? I just want to forewarn you. This movie isn't what you think it's about.
Listen to those
Everything
lyrics,
is
buddy.
innuendo.
Just listen to the opening song of this movie.
All it's do is just dropping
And
seeds.
yeah, it will totally change your perspective on what to expect. But you are not going to realize this until you're now 21.
All I'm thinking about is the scene where Tom Cruise is all, we were inverted. It's like all of that makes so much more sense now.
Yeah, it totally does.
Dude, if I could go back before this segment, I would have picked a different main topic because these songs make us sound so terrible. Like, okay, so it's more than just hosting.
I would agree with you. That'd probably be good advice to give to all of us. However, the listeners would suffer because of it. So it may not be the best way to go.
Dude.
Anyway.
At least we'd have our dignity.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I think we lost that a long time ago. Rob,
Overrated.
what's your Socrates, bro?
I think...
Dude. Bro's got a whole new meaning to me now.
Yeah,
Oh, for real.
what's up, man?
Yeah. What's up, guy? I think in light of everything we've talked about tonight, I would go to my younger self, who is probably sitting in the dark, watching WrestleMania alone, listening to My Heart Will Go On by Celine Dion, and I would just say, dude, you're not alone, man. Let's just hang out. Let's hang out. It's okay.
It's all good. It's all good, man. It's all good, bro.
You would go back and just hang out with yourself.
Yeah, pretty much.
Dude, I'm sorry I'm laughing because that's kind of sad.
It's either so sad or way narcissistic. I'm not sure which one it is.
I'm just going to say, if you want to have any idea of what I was thinking about what Rob just said, hashtag Michael Jackson Family Guy.
Oh, no. All right. Well, hey, on that note, we just want to say thanks to everybody for listening and supporting the show. Oh, now he knows what it is. Thanks, everybody who's been listening and supporting the show. Thanks, everybody who's been engaging on social media. Make sure you're going to Apple Podcasts or iTunes or wherever you get your podcasts and leave us a review there. It helps out the show, and we really appreciate it. We also just want to let you know that the next episode we put up, we're going to have something special for you. I'm actually going to be in California with the guys.
Yes.
And we are planning on having a video version of the next episode. So be looking for that. It should be awesome. It's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to seeing your guys' faces in real life.
Awesome, dude.
It's going to be the best.
It is.
It's gonna be the
gonna be
best.
phenomenal.
It's gonna be nice to not record in my car, in my garage.
I don't know. That's one of my favorite parts about this, actually, is watching you the entire time and seeing your garage door behind you.
Whatever. So yeah, be looking for that, and we're gonna have some more information coming your way about our Patreon and all of that great stuff. But hey, until next time, I am Rob Lambert.
This is Josh Frankenstein.
And Drew Carroll.
Have a great night. We'll see you next time.
Deuces.